Hello guys on YouTube. Something will leave me today. Well, not today, but very soon. This is the MacBook Pro, which I own for 3 years now. And as you might know, it's pretty old by now. It has still a Core 2 Duo inside, as well as my other ThinkPad. And the nice thing about it is it actually looks like new, and also it really is a good laptop, but I don't need it anymore really. I want to get a better computer because look at it, it's awesome, isn't it? Looks still like it was new. Looks like it was new. Well, let me get that out of the box. Well, I have the notebook in my hand currently, but you can see what this thing comes with. It comes with your standard MagSafe plus cable plus, this thing is just your MagSafe, but this is your actual cable that goes into your, into your plug. Then we have here the original black booklet with product information, software discs, and the only thing that's really missing in it is, well, the Apple stickers, because I've used them, and the cleaning cloth, which I do not find anymore. And now I might show you the laptop itself. So that's a laptop. I flipped it around. You can see it's original by reading this thing. And as you see, all the screws are in there. Come on, focus, please. There we go. All the screws are in place. They really are. Plus, the hinges are not broken. If I open it up, looks like new. Screen is awesome. As you can see me inside here. Hello. Also keyboard nice. Everything works like it should. Okay, and here's the trackpad. Clicks and is okay. And as you can see, there's not really a scratch in this thing too, which is the reason why I filmed this. The buyer should not believe that he could make me and go like, oh my goodness, didn't work. And yeah, it works. It comes up with no sound because I've disabled the sound. Here is the Apple logo. We'll sit in front of it now. And yeah, there we go. As I said, it did not hear the bomb because I've disabled sound before turning it off the last time. I've installed OS 10 10.6 no Leopard on it and reset it the way so the buyer will see the intro video like this. Okay, turn on the sound. Sound. Every one of you knows this video, don't you? The other thing is, the keyboard has backlighting and it works. Speakers work too, as you can just see. Controlling brightness does work. All those switches do work. Controlling this does work. All works. Okay, so now we could choose to create a new user, which I'm not going to. So I just hit Control or Command Q, and it will suggest me to shut down the machine, and I will. And I think that was it about the MacBook Pro. And I don't want to screw it open right now, because then someone could say that I've manipulated it or something. Because this is why I filmed this video. I filmed it because the new buyer should not be able to get to me like, oh my goodness, you sold to me a broken laptop. So here, as you can see, it comes with a Kensington log, functioning DVD drive. Here we go. You know why you must know this is functioning? Because I've installed OS 10 Snow Leopard from the disk. turn it around. Here you see MagSafe, Ethernet, Firewire 800, DisplayPort, mini DisplayPort, 2 times USB. This one is powered, this one's not, I guess. Here's a card reader, and here is your standard combination of a microphone port and of a headphone port. Yeah, that's it. Here's the battery indicator, which also shows that the battery is full. And the cool thing about it is that, well, the battery's like new, okay? I will attach screenshots of coconut battery, or however that thing's called, or was called. So you see, this is a nice computer, and it's leaving me for good because someone else can use this MacBook to do something productive I cannot. This was not out in the field because I was fearing scratching it and all over the place and stuff, and it has some minor scratches, and I feel that this is not going to belong to me anymore. And if I wanted to have a new MacBook, which is a possibility, I will buy one next year. So the thing is, I want a new laptop. I don't want this thing anymore in my house because I don't use it. I have a ThinkPad with the same specs, and I use it more than this because my ThinkPad has, you know, 3G and all the fancy stuff you want in a laptop. This does not. So this is the only reason I'm selling it. It's not because it doesn't work or because I want to make money off a broken machine. But this thing is really good, and it works, and you just saw it. And I will put this on YouTube, so if the buyer goes to me like, oh, it didn't work, oh my god. Well, yeah, and I just want to say something to you. You, sir, are stupid, because I filmed it. I filmed it, and you have it live on video. You know what? I want to show that the drive and all the stuff work. So I might film me put in a disc or something and attach it to it. So see you in a minute, guys, and goodbye. Before someone goes ahead and asks, this is what comes with the notebook computer. It's in the black thing. Here we have the Apple MacBook Pro macOS 10 installation DVD. I will keep that around to show that the DVD drive works. Well, here we have the application install DVD, which means it has some optimization for macOS 10 10.6. And also it has the iWork 09, no, not iWork, I'm sorry, iLive 09 suite on it. Then here we have, whoops, everything Mac, and here we should have everything else. Like, here we have everything else, right? And in here, we have a booklet. Whoops, a booklet. It's hard to get out. Okay, there we go. Here is a booklet. It says software license agreement. And in here, there were those discs, but I find that it's inconveniently stored in these things. So, basically, I put it back. This is basically your manual for the computer. So if you have any questions about the computer, here it is. And then we place the discs back inside. This is the application install. That is the install disk. And now that I showed you what is inside this and what it comes with, I would also show you what is in the white box. As I said, there are some plugs for European systems. And just look inside. Here we have the small plug, and here we have the huge cable. And both of them work like a charm. Or they should, if Deutsche Post is not ruined in them. So here we go, and now I might show you that actually the drive works. And you know how I'm going to do that? I'm going to get the DVD out. I'm using this because it's very soft to the CDs and all, so I can do that. And it looks a little bit scratched, right? It looks. I don't know if you can see it on the DVD or not, but it is scratched, in fact. Yeah, there it is. Here you can see that scratched. But it is not majorly scratched, and I would advise you to make a backup copy of this and then go ahead and burn it to a new disk. In fact, this fails. Or what you could also do, you could use this disk. Well, no, you don't have to use it, but you can use your computer, buy macOS 10 10.8 out of the App Store, and then just use the 10.8 disk to, you know, always reinstall your computer. If you need advice on how to make a 10.8 disk, I will show you on how that works. So in fact, let us go and boot the computer with Alt. So So we can hear a bong and we can hear my drive. So I boot it with the Alt key. And I have the newest firmware, which you could tell it's searching for network. And that means that basically you can go ahead and have a network attached, and when you are in the network, it will download the mountain lion or line installation files for you. So I will go ahead and insert the disk in here. There we are. I'm sorry, I'm not really good at triggering the mechanism. Takes a while to read because it's a little scratched, but the drive's working, it's humming. Here's the disk. So we go ahead and boot it up right now. That shows that the disk and this thing do work. And there we go. Mac OS 10 setup is booting up right now. Right blue. And you can see that the drive as well as the DVD are working. The application installed DVD is still fine. And we can see that. Well, let's start up the installer. I will choose English this time. There we go. See, it's starting up like a charm. It's working. There we go. And now we'll show you the other disc, which is this one, and it does not have any scratches whatsoever. The stuff you can see on here is on this thing. It's not actually on the disc because I rarely use this disc. I have OS 10. No, not OS 10. I have iLife 11 somewhere around here, but I cannot find it. If I would have found it, I would have, packed it in the package, but I sold it with iLife 09, and that's what it comes with. It is also pre-installed, so you can directly go ahead and work with it. So now I will go ahead and quit OS 10 installer, and then I will go ahead and click on restart, and I will, I think, hold the eject key in order to release the disk out of the drive, which will also show that the mechanism is fine. Awesome. So now I will get this disc back into its case. Again, a nice take because, well, you can't see the screen is fine, it's awesome. Okay, but I will turn it back off, and well, when we've turned it back off, I will boot the notebook with Command and S in order to get the shell, which, well, if you're not a Unix person, it's basically an administrative tool that works with, you know, your keyboard, and it does not need graphical shell as well as any user created on the system, which means I can bypass the thing, you know, to create a user and rather use, yeah, well, the only thing I noticed is that this key here is very, very brittle. So basically, it's a little bit leaned into this direction, so it means that, you know, but it works fine. If you put it that way, you won't notice it. Here we go. Looks nice now. And, well, that's the only thing about this MacBook is this key. And, well, now let's boot up with Command S. Okay, so we hit the power button, hit Command S. It will take a while for it to boot. It directly goes into shell mode. Whoops. Here we go. It has booted up in shell mode. So now we might want to say df-h, for example. American layout on German keyboard is not good. Here it is. Okay, you can see root device 465 gigabytes, used 15 gigabytes, available 540 gigabytes. Which does mean that I have a 500 gigabytes hard disk installed, and I've installed the iLife suite as well as the OS, and you still have available 550 gigabytes of storage, which is awesome. Okay, and now we'll shut down the computer. So for anyone who wants to try it at home, the command is df-h, and if you want to shut down your computer, you need to type in shut down, or type in shut and hit tab. Well, that doesn't work in my case, but hit in shut down. Oh crap, did work, but I was too non-weighty. So we hit it in shut, type in tab, and now it completes the shutdown. And then you have to type in -h for halt, so turning off. Now, if you wanted to reboot, you type in R instead of H, and then you hit the enter key, and you will notice that the computer turns off after a while. Bam, CPU halted. There we go. And that's it. That's my MacBook. I will repackage it, show you the package again, and then I'll show you how I'm packaging it in a packet. I've repackaged it, and to the buyer, this is packaged like it was when I got it. This is really packaged like it was when I got it. You have the little tab you can pull on to get the notebook out and stuff. So it's the original packaging. Whoops, not good. There we go. And now we will repackage it. This is really hard if you one-handed. We'll do it without you. Okay, so now I will pack this thing into that box with this protection, which will be enough. Okay, see you in a minute. Well, that's my package. It's in a couple of layers of this stuff, and I'm sorry, but you cannot break this thing just so easily. You really have to play football with this package. So, to the new buyer, I wish you good luck with this notebook computer. It made a lot of fun to work with, and I think you will have a lot of fun with it too. So, see you later on YouTube, and goodbye. So today we have the 9th of May 2013, and it is currently, so we have 2 p.m. On the 9th of May, and yeah, as I already said, have fun, Mr. the Buyer, and well, don't want to hear any complaints.